a black problem that white people need to empathize with. It is a white problem that they need to fix. Now, what do we need to fix? What we need to fix is how we spend our money, yes, how we treat each other, and how we respond with emotion instead of our fucking head. This is not a heart fight. This is a head fight. They don't give a fuck about your heart. They don't care how something makes you feel. Pouring your heart out is not going to change the narrative on systemic racism and white supremacy in this nation. But beating their ass with the facts will. Beating them with policy will. Beating them with economic growth will. And that's where you need to focus your energy. It should be 70 more people in this room right now because this is a black-owned business. Not Mix, HD. No offense to Mix. What I'm saying is I'm talking about HD. This is a black-owned business. This is a black man giving opportunity to other black people. This is a black man controlling the narrative of his own people. Yes. So how do we get better? You should have called 10 people today and said a black man who owns a black business, who employs black people, is having a black event, and I expect to see your black ass in the black space. You don't have to be on the front line to fight. You don't. You fight in how you treat each other. You fight in how you support each other. You fight in how you show up for each other. You fight in how you hold your tongue when someone's doing wrong and don't think that your ego is going to give you power by shitting on them instead of grabbing them to the side and saying, baby, let me talk to you. We've been traumatized. We cannot expect well answers from sick people. We have been traumatized, which means we have to have patience with each other because we understand what that trauma looks like. Yes, we do. We know what it's like to go into work every day and feel like they're against you and they ain't got no reason because you got the education, you got the experience, you dressed the part, you showed up on time, you did what it is that you needed to do, and still you can't get no growth. Don't nobody know that like we know that about each other. So we have to be kinder to each other. We have to be more patient with each other. We have to choose our words wisely when we speak about each other. All my kids in this room who know me, who I've been working with for years, tell me that the first thing I try to do when any of them are having a beef with each other is fix the situation. Because I don't need my kids fighting amongst each other. You gotta go real bad for Mama Kim to be thrown with you. And that's a fact. Am I lying? Like, you just gotta show your ass and decide I'm on some fucking shit today for me to be through with you. Because I care about y'all. Because I know how hard it's been for you. Because I know how hard it's been for me. So I don't want it to be harder for y'all. I want it to be easier for y'all. I want it to be smarter for y'all. I want it to be more lucrative for y'all. I don't want y'all to have Louboutins, and not because you spent your rent money on it, but because that money's a drop in the fucking bucket for you.
Period.
Because you're not overspending to get it. Because you didn't even look at the price because you no longer need to. That's what I want for y'all. Because if you wonder where they beat us, and you think that it's in behavior, then let me educate you on what it's really in. It's really in the pocket. Because why would I come to a marginalized community and consistently harm people unless I knew they didn't have the money to fight me?
I know that's right.
I knew that if I put them on probation, they wouldn't have the probation fees. And then I can put them in a privatized prison and they can work for me for a year for slavery by another name. That part. So how do they know know they can beat you, it's because they know you don't have the money to win the fight. Because they tell poor people to vote and rich people lobby. When they want a law changed, they don't go down and press a button for somebody who doesn't have their interest at heart. They don't give a fuck about who's running. They have $100,000 to hire a lobbyist that's going to go in and get policy change to their liking. That's how the game really works. Poor people vote, rich people lobby. So how much money y'all think black people spend lobbying annually for the laws that we need? How many people in this room even know what lobbying looks like? Y'all gotta get y'all paper together. Y'all gotta get y'all money right. Because that's how you win the fight.
Yes.
Because that means that if somebody comes down right now and arrests Lyric, ain't none of us worried, because we got enough money in this room to bail him out, pay for a lawyer, and make sure he's straight when he get out.
That part.
But if they know we ain't got it, and they come get him, then they put him on probation, and he can't pay that. Then he goes to jail for 18 months and sits there because he can't pay the bond. And then he sits there and more time and makes a private corporation more money. 98% of America's wealth is owned by white people. 2% is owned by everybody else. Black, Asian, Latin, Muslim, all of it at one time is 2% of America's wealth. Even though you can't walk down the street without seeing a black invention, a stoplight, this light, your cell phone, your refrigerator, the refrigerator truck that drove your stuff, all black. Thank you for the applause. So I just want to end y'all with this, and I just want to leave y'all with this. This is a black-owned business.
Yes.
That is the revolution.
Yes.
This is where your support needs